They say that people can't fly, but in many ways, we can. Airplanes, helicopters, hang gliders. There are many ways for a person to fly, so to speak, but things like dance and parkour really let people soar. When you dance, you start off with the basics. First position, second position, third position, fourth position, and fifth position. These are important because when being told to do something, you usually have to start in one of these positions. Then you start to hear the fancy-sounding French words that nobody out of the dance community will understand. Plie, arabesque, développé, penché, pirouette, and grand tete. These are just a few out of many dance moves to use in ballet and contemporary. There are also the moves that are easier to understand. Leg hold, back bend, firebird, back roll, and stag. As you become a more experienced dancer, you develop a sense of freedom that gets stronger over time. As you twirl and leap and glide across stage, your movements become like that of a bird, moving, flying, falling in perfect rhythm. Specific moves like a firebird, stag, and grand tete are jumps or leaps that really do make you feel as if you're flying. Using what you learn as you go, you build a foundation and you use that foundation and turn it into something great. To go back, let's start from the top. In the world today, there are many different types of dance. Hip-hop, jazz, ballet, contemporary, modern, folk, and so on. Each and every one of these styles is different and offers different things. The music for each style of dance also varies. For example, hip-hop is very loose and free, as is the music. Jazz is fun and high-spirited. This contributes to the fact that jazz dance is basically a term that describes many dance styles that became popular in the 20th century. Ballet is graceful but structured, and usually has piano or orchestra pieces for the music. Contemporary is in the moment and improvisational and can be done to any music. Modern is powerful and usually has a story told through the movement and the music, and folk is unique to each and every place. Folk dance is probably the oldest known dance because different variations have been and continue to be performed in various tribal and other cultural gatherings around the world. Ballet is an important form of dance, stemming from the Renaissance period. This is where numerous other styles have found their beginnings and influence. Contemporary, jazz, lyrical, and modern all came from ballet. Hip-hop, on the other hand, is derived from African dances and has evolved to be its entirely own genre. Clearly, dance goes back to the beginning of time as we know it, as it tells stories about the past. Dance on a widespread scale affects the body and mind in many ways. Sure, there are injuries, but dance is also quite beneficial. Dance affects the brain on two levels. It improves the thinking process by using muscle memory, and it also affects the brain in terms of mental health. Dance and movement helps people that may have trouble communicating because dance helps reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Dancing with others also helps us feel more connected and social, as stated in an international dance blog on this topic. It also increases self-esteem, physical confidence, self-confidence, and social skills. So people will continue to dance till the end of time because it brings them together and in extension forms a sense of community. As for the benefits on the body, dance improves the condition of the heart and lungs, increases muscle strength, endurance, motor fitness, aerobic fitness, improves muscle tone, manages weight, and also gives you better flexibility, balance, and spatial awareness. In my experience, all dance moves, when done properly, can make you feel so free, as if you are actually flying. People choose to dance for various reasons. Some may do it because it's what their parents want them to do, others because they love it. For the people that love it, it is just as great as learning to do the impossible. Dance could be a number of things: a sport, an art, a hobby, or a profession. Dance can be a sport because of the work and discipline and physical strain it requires. It could be an art because of the story it tells and the expression it involves. Dance can be a hobby if not a sport. Or if you work hard enough, dance can be a profession. But above all, the one thing dance will always be is a way to relieve the mind of stress or unwanted thoughts, a way to escape reality and fly into another world, another way of life. When you dance, it isn't about how good you are, what tricks you could do, or how long you've been doing it. Dance is about letting your body take control without your brain and your mouth getting in the way. It's quite funny, actually. Some of the craziest and loudest people I know are the quietest when they dance. Dance is a connection between the body, the heart, and the soul. There's a special quote that I'd like to leave you with that says, "I dance because there's no greater feeling in the world than moving to a piece of music and letting the rest of the world disappear." This is why people dance. This is why I dance. No matter how good or bad you think you are, dance when nothing else works. It may very well help. It may help you fly when you thought to fall. You never know until you try. Thank you.